The weather.
British food.
Drinking tea.
Oh, God. Okay.
Separate hot and cold taps.
Nightmare.
What's wrong with you people?
Like the rest of the world has figured this out.
How would you like to die? By freezing or by boiling?
Every time I wash my hands, I actually wash my hands this way.
2 seconds on cold, a second and a half on hot, and then it's fine.
I've done that.
You know what? I came into the tube this morning, I stepped in someone's shoes, they apologized to me.
They say sorry so many times. It's like contagious.
Whenever I go back to France now, I say like désolé all the time as well. Like so on the metros and they're
Yes,
like
and
pardon,
then
pardon, pardon.
Even if you don't mean it, I think that's the intrinsic part.
What took me a while to get is the because you've got the like apologetic sorry, the passive aggressive sorry, and just the aggressive sorry.
Excuse me, I am sorry. Oh, excuse me, sir.
More important than politics.
Yeah, it's really, really important. It's like one thing that I realized here is just like when it's sunny, you go full bananas.
The first sunny day of the year is like 12 degrees, and you know, and everyone's like, it's been sunny for like more than 20 minutes now.
Let's trip.
Bloody hell.
Bloody hell.
Honey, I'm not your honey. I don't know you.
Cheers. I love cheers. All right, mate.
I used to say, you know, Leicester,
Leicester Square, like
Greenwich.
You can say in every sentence.
I know, yeah, I know. Even like in a work environment.
Yeah,
in the
and when
office,
they're
it doesn't
happy
matter.
too.
You can use basically any word, like any adjective, and in the right context, people will, you know, guess that you're talking about being drunk.
It's incredible. I love queuing. I just love it.
it's at the same rank as drinking. It's just like they're both sports, and you must excel at both.
You just said that with such conviction, just like,
Because
I love
it.
queuing.
Because I remember the first time I was in front of Barclays and I saw all of these people queuing like this, just waiting. I can't believe there was nobody shouting or pushing or saying, oh, for fuck's sake, I'm still waiting. Hello, can you move? Do you know, we don't queue in Italy. I love tea is bad. Tea is so good.
Drinking tea here is almost like a religion.
Tea is just boring.
Question is, do you lift your little finger?
Tea, you have like thousands of teas and you can just enjoy it.
Yeah, but you can do that with wine instead.
And you have to be very precise with the amount of time that you leave the tea bag inside the thing.
Right.
You like put the milk wrong, like too much or too little. Oh, you're gonna get bollocked.
What are you doing here? You don't like the Queen, you don't like tea.
Pub every day after work hours, at least for 2-3 pints. Literally, it's like.
Like, it's so easy to spend your entire day in a pub, so like arrive to eat and then have a few pints and be like, time to have food again, and then you have food again, and then you know you have more drinks, and it's like I've literally been sat here for 9 hours.
When I moved here, I was sort of like, well, I'm gonna do the same. It was like, I'm gonna go out at midnight. And it sort of was like, as soon as I lived in Camden back then, I sort of opened up the door and it's like this circus.
And like British people are completely unable to talk about their feelings if they're sober, like especially in the case of relationships.
Like 1 or 2 people having a good time out,
Yeah.
but it's like I start realizing it's like an entire town getting shit-faced.
When it's clear that, you know, 2 people fancy each other, and I've had that on dates so many times, and it's like, no, okay, no, we still have 3 pints to go before anything can happen, because this is a weird country.
Oh, what would you miss if you left the UK? Oh, I would miss so many things. I think I would miss the people. Seriously, I think the Brits are some of the most charming people on earth. Yeah.
I just love them. I love the fact that they're a bit colder and so they're not so touchy and there's not so intrusive.
It's a country where you can actually start a business over the phone. It's a country where you can actually make stuff happen. It's a land of opportunity.
Like, you can beat anyone or do anything
Exactly, without being judged.
And I just love the energy, like the vibe of it. Yeah, there's so many things.
I think pretty much everything that we covered today.
The weather.
Not the weather. Not the weather.
I really like this silly country. Just, you know, can't believe I said that on camera.
Sylvia, would you miss queuing?
Yes. Yes, a lot. I wouldn't queue anymore. I'm like, okay, I'm just going there. Let me go through.